reforms in TVET sector. Modernity has come to the TVET sector. Watoto wasibaki nyumbani. Come to SIRUTI, which is one of the TVET institution. Get your mtoto wako, get skills. These days, most of the industry are taking students from people who have graduated from TVET institution because they don't need them to train. And the one thing I wanted to say, just at the media house, you already alluded earlier, that we have the government capitation. That parents out there should know that the government is subsidizing into TVET training, just as it used to do only for the university. Now it is doing for TVET. Mzazi uko na pesa yako kidogo, serikali itakulipia pesa kidogo, and people can get loan, bursary from the ministry, capitation from the ministry. Then these students can also apply for higher education loan board. They can be given loan. So the student, the parent doesn't need to suffer. That the qualification now that you are getting from SIRUTI, somebody who having a diploma can go even to Britain. If you get yourself in Britain, you only will be asked about the accreditation status, which the country will give through Kenya National Qualification Framework. Then you can produce for a degree in Britain or in the US, whatever country you are. So that is the great thing that's happened in the qualification framework, that now the TVET qualification are at a par with those on churning out graduates who, whenever they join industry, and you know these industries are producing goods for export. When they go to the industry, they don't need to undergo retraining, the greatest achievement. But other industry is going to pesa, a lot of money in training these people. Now we have what we call as the dual TVET policy, which I'm part of the people who ordered that policy. That once we train people here, if it's, the training is 2 years, half of the years will be in the institution, half of the years will be in the industry. So mtoto akitoka industry, whatever we are churning out will now fit to the industry. People don't the industry does not have to undergo cost for retraining.
SIRUTI is part of the TVET sector, and TVET is all about skills. We want to impart skills on the children within the society so that we create, they can create employment instead of waiting to be employed. So we impart skills in all sectors, motor vehicles, electrical installation, hospitality, carpentry, masonry, computing, business. We have all sorts of courses that we are offering within our institution, and hopefully we shall expand into our town to open town campus where we can deal with those who are within town who cannot make it to our premises right now. We are offering CBET courses. We are basically practical based. We do a lot of practicals here, and we also have practicals being done in the Juakali in conjunction with the Juakali, and a few of our partners have really supported us, especially the hospitality sector, where we have our students going out to the field to do their practicals and to learn the various skills. We also have a lot of courses that we also encourage other persons who are out there, possibly doing other jobs, but can still come in to learn the various skills, and a product that is called RPL, Recognition of Prior Learning, where we certify those people who have learned some skills but don't have papers. They can also come in, and we shall just assess them and give them the requisite papers. So just come in. Fees, we shall talk about fees, because the biggest part of the fees is already paid for by the government, and somehow we are not taking advantage of this, especially in our region. We are not taking so much advantage of this. Let us take advantage of this and fill our institution with our youth, so that within the next 5 years, this labor will be exported outside, and the money will come back to our youth here.
Privileged to be in SIRUTI because, Bwana Director, we want to assure the parents who may want to bring their children to SIRUTI occasional. It is an institution that partners with us for us to provide quality learning materials that have been approved from the government, and these materials are available, and therefore, Bwana Principal, we want to thank your office to extend your partnership to us, and we are sure when the students come to SIRUTI, they will have value for their time and their money, and their guardians, their parents will not be disappointed. We as Kenya Literature Bureau, we are promoting our materials in our local institutions. We don't want our students to travel across the country, to go all the way to Kilifi, to Lamu, to Turkana to look for education. We should look for our local institutions like SIRUTI, and this is an institution that is meant to support the community around. And we also want to challenge our parents to bring their students. Their partnership with SIRUTI will be to bring their children to come and learn. Let them come in numbers, and other partners are likely to come on board, including the local leadership in the political sphere, and also the government. Bwana Director is here. He has assured the principal that he is going to make arrangements to bring equipment for our students. When those equipment come for practical lessons, students should have reliable materials for reference from Kenya Literature Bureau. So
I want to tell the parents of SIRUTI that education is the key to unlock the golden door. Man was to take a responsibility to go to a TVET for training, so that he can unlock through knowledge. He can construct a door from the tree through knowledge. That is through education. That's why when our children are born, parents were very clever. At 2 years, 3 years, even the government, we take our children to school, because that is the place whereby we are now unlock their brain to start releasing some of the things God could have given us. So let us bring our children to this TVET institution, so that our children's potential can be unlocked. Once to produce vehicle, God never gave man a vehicle, but when you come to SIRUTI, he knew that they should go to SIRUTI, so that given by mechanical engineering to unlock their brain to become motor vehicle engineers.